Hello and Namaste. I am Ketan Kank from 19.2 Consulting. In this series of question and answers, I welcome you to the next video in which we are taking up 3 questions related to e-verification report. The first question in front of me is, my EVR got rejected. Subsequently, claim also got rejected. What should I do? Refile the claim. So there is no such number assigned that, or there is no such provision in the law that if your claim has got rejected, a person cannot refile the claim. But a suggestion here would be to check the reasons why the company has filed a rejected e-verification report, rectify those points in the documents which were filed earlier, and then refile the documents so that the chances of getting the claim approved and the company filing an approved e-verification report increase. Unless and until those things are rectified, the company will never file an approved e-verification report and the investor will consequently face failures after failures. This will amount to increasing of the frustration and eventually enthusiasm to claim the shares may be lost. So, it is my advice to the investors to actually go into the documents, dive deep into the documents, check the legal provisions and see how a particular document has to be submitted to the company, RTA and the Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority, and the company files an approved e-verification report. Next question. I filed the claim but the status is PEVR for many days. What does this mean and what should I do? If the claim is being filed in form IPF 5, the status automatically comes as PEVR. PEVR means pending for e-verification report. I have reflected on this point in one of our earlier videos. E-verification report is the report which the company files to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and which is the claim specific report that the company's nodal officer files with his own digital signature. There is a specific timeline in the law for this. So once the claim is filed in prescribed from IPF 5, then within 30 days of filing of the claim, the e-verification report has to be filed by the company. Now, the person asking this question or the shareholders to whom this question has arisen, I would like to tell them that there is an important step that they have to do. After the IPF 5 form has been filed, the entire physical set of documents has to be compiled, all the papers have to be signed, and the entire set which is being filed online has to be sent to the nodal officer of the company. That has to be done right away because as per the timeline stipulated in the company law, the nodal officer has to file the e-verification report within 30 days of the filing of the claim. So, the PEVR, that status will change only after the nodal officer has filed his e-verification report to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and that too within 30 days. Now, what if this time period of 30 days has elapsed? Still, the law allows filing of the e-verification report, but with the minimum government fees that has to be filed. So, even if the shareholder fails to send the documents within the first time frame of 30 days, documents can be sent, still e-verification report has to be filed, but it will attract a government fee. So, the suggestion over here is to file the claim and immediately send the documents to the nodal officer so that the nodal officer can further comply with the timeline and e-verification report can be filed. So my suggestion is that within first 30 days, the status appearing, the PEV status appearing on the screen is quite natural. That is the part of the process. Even after the 30 days, the same status is appearing, the status has not changed, then I would suggest that the investors should correspond with the nodal officer and the RTA immediately, see what is the problem is and rectify that problem so that the pending e-verification report, that is PEVR status, gets changed to under processing, and that itself means that the e-verification report has been filed by the nodal officer of the company. Next question in this video: if an approved e-verification report is filed by the company, then can it be presumed that the claim will automatically be approved by the authority? The answer to this question is no. The claim will never be automatically be approved by the authority. After the e-verification report, after an approved e-verification report has been filed by the company, the authorities or the officials in the Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority will again vet the documents, go through each and every paper, and only if they are satisfied, then the claim will be approved. Contrary to that, as I have said, as the claim will not get automatically approved, it is also equally true that the claim will also not get automatically rejected. If the authorities find any discrepancy in the documents filed, and if the verification report is being filed as approved, then the authorities will raise their discrepancies with the company and the shareholder, and they will assign a particular timeline to fulfill those discrepancies. It is the duty of the company and the shareholder to comply with the requirements raised by the Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority, and then refile those papers which are asked or required by the authority officials. So even if the approved e-verification report is filed by the company, that does not mean that the claim will be automatically approved. Authorities will check. If required, they will come up with their discrepancies, and after those discrepancies are complied with, fulfilled with, then the claim will get approved and subsequently the shares will get credited. This is all for today. Should you have any query relating to the reclaiming of the shares and securities, you may feel free to contact us. You may contact us by writing an email on info@192.in, or you may simply mark your comment in the comment section of this video. Till the time, this is Ketan Kank signing off. Thank you so much.